How's everybody today? All right, we need your help to do this today, okay? So when they come up, we're going to start reading. Everybody's going to read from their script. And when they do certain things, I'm going to ask you to participate. And I will do it with signs. So the first sign is this. So when I hold this up, I want everybody to say oink oink. Okay. The second sign is this. Wow, you guys seem like you've done this before. When I hold this up, that's what I want you to say. Stir. Okay? And then the last sign, I think you'll figure out. We'll do that at the end, okay? So the Rotary Club, which we're all members of, is an organization that likes to help people. And so we're here today to help tell you about reading. And so this is a skit about the three little pigs who like to read. Okay, so if you're ready, we'll bring our crew up. We have a guest actor today. It's somebody I think you might recognize. So he's going to be playing a part that I think you're going to find really funny, okay? So here we go.
Once upon a time, there were three little pigs who set out to seek their fortune. Their names were Pat, Chris, and Terry. Before they left, their mother gave each of them a book filled with instructions about how to get along on their own. It was a big book with lots of information. It had a chapter about how to cook. It had a chapter about building a house that was strong enough to survive a brisk wind. It had a chapter about identifying dangerous animals. There were many other chapters about things like how to throw a baseball, where to find the best pumpkin pies, and when to plant turnips. There was even a chapter with the complete lyrics to every Justin Bieber song. Terry said goodbye to their mother and set out with a supply of fruit roll-ups and their trusty instruction book.
We've been walking for a long time, at least 15 minutes. I think we should split up now before our way.
That's a good idea. I'm starting to get hungry, and I only have one fruit roll-up left.
Good luck. Remember this book that Mom gave us. I'm sure that it'll be very useful.
So they split up and went in three different directions. It wasn't long before Pat decided to stop and build a house.
Mom said there was something in this book about how to build a house. Here it is. The most important thing to remember is to... reading is too hard. Who needs to read anyway? I can figure out how to build a house on my own. How hard can it be? It has to be easier than reading.
Meanwhile, Chris had also decided to stop.
I'm sure glad Mom gave us this book. Let's see. Where's the chapter on building a house? Oh, here it is. The most important thing to remember is to choose a strong material for your house. With the proper material, your house can withstand even the strongest, toughest of wind. I'm getting hungry. I'm going to read the rest later. Right now, I'm going to eat my last fruit roll-up.
By now, Terry had also spotted the ideal location for a house.
Well, with the proper materials, your house can withstand even the strongest puff of wind. The most common mistake by the first-time builder is to use weak materials straw and sticks. These materials collapse with the tiniest gust of wind. If you want a secure house, the best material to use is brick.
In this neighborhood, there was also a bully. The bully's name was Big Bad Wolf.
I'm big, I'm bad, and I'll kick you in the knees if you don't do what I say.
Big Bad Wolf was wandering around looking for someone to bully.
I guess I should get started on building my house. Hey, here's some straw. I bet I can build a house out of that pretty fast.
Ooh, let's see. It said something about using strong material for building. Wouldn't you know it? Here's some sticks, and they look pretty strong to me. I'll make you a coastal stick house.
Boy, these bricks sure are heavy, but it'll be worth it. Once I'm done, I'll get safe and snug and stuff my sturdy house.
Right after Pat finished the straw house and was inside relaxing, Big Bad Wolf came to the door.
Little pig, let me in!
No, go make your own house, you big bully.
Little pig, let me in!
No, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin.
Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in.
Hey, knock yourself out, big guy.
Big Bad Wolf puffed and blew his house in. Pat squealed and ran away.
I guess I showed that piggy who's boss.
Pat was running for his life. Just as he stopped to catch his breath, he noticed Chris putting the last stick on the roof of his little house.
Chris, quick, inside. There's a bully after me.
What are you talking about? Who's this bully?
I don't know, but he destroyed my house.
Well, we're safe in here. I use lots of strong sticks to build this place.
Just then, there was a knock at the door.
Who's there?
Big Bad Wolf.
The bully moved into my house now.
What do you want?
I want in.
No, go away, you big bully.
Little pig, let me in.
No, not right here with my chinny chin chin.
And that goes for the hair of my chinny chin chin too.
Then I'll huff, and I'll.
So what do you think happened? That's right. Big Bad Wolf puffed and blew his house in. And there were Pat and Chris standing there in a pile of sticks. Luckily, Big Bad Wolf was laughing so hard that they were able to get away.
Pigs make lousy builders. I haven't had this much fun in weeks.
As Pat and Chris were running, they spotted something over the next hill.
What's that?
I don't know, it looks like smoke.
Sure enough, as they got to the top of the hill, they could see a sturdy little brick house with smoke rising out of its chimney.
Quick, let's see if the owner of that house will let us in.
We should be safe from Big Bad Wolf there.
So they knocked on the door.
Who's there?
It's Pat Pig,
And Chris.
and we're being chased by a bully called Big Bad Wolf.
Oh, it's you guys. Come on in. And make sure you lock the door.
What are you doing?
No, I'm just sitting here by the fire reading this book that Mom gave us.
Reading is too hard.
No, it's hard at first, but it gets easier. Actually, it's a lot of fun.
What are you reading now?
It's an interesting article about bullies. It says here that many bullies are really afraid and they act all tough, so that no one will ever find out how afraid they are.
Just then, there was a knock at the door.
Who's there?
It's Mr. Big Bad Wolf.
Doesn't sound very afraid to me.
What do you want?
Well, I want in.
Well, that's not a very nice way to ask.
Little pig, please let me in.
No way. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin.
It's chinny chin chin.
That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, come on, just say it.
Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin.
Don't you know who I am? I am the Big Bad Wolf, and I always get my way. So let me in.
Not unless you say please, please, please.
Oh, come on, don't overdo it.
Go away, you big bully.
That does it. I'm going to hop.
So Big Bad Wolf huffed and puffed. And he huffed and puffed some more. Then he really huffed and puffed. But the house didn't budge.
I'm sure glad you made your house out of brick.
Yes, where'd you get that idea?
Well, it was right here in the book that Mom gave us. Didn't you read it?
Well,
This really is a fascinating book, and there's a lot of interesting stuff in here.
what's that noise?
It sounds like someone is crying.
Terry walked to the door and opened it.
What are you doing?
What's wrong, Big Bad Wolf?
Well, I can't read. The only thing I'm good at is scaring people and blowing down these houses. But you aren't scared, and I couldn't blow down the house. I'm not good for anything.
Come inside and get warm. It's cold out there. I can teach you to read. It's really not that hard once you get the hang of it, and it's a lot more fun than being a bully.
And so, Pat, Chris, Terry, and Big Bad Wolf sat around the fire while Terry read a story about a little girl with golden hair who happened upon a house that belonged to a papa bear, a mama bear, and a baby bear.
So the bears weren't at home?
The bears were at the library, silly, getting some new books.
And so the three little pigs and the wolf lived happily ever after.